Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Hollow Knight Silksong. I'm sitting on the title screen today, firstly because, one of our last few episodes, or, well, technically our last episode that I recorded was the bad ending of the game. And, look, I'm gonna be honest, to my understanding, the difference between the bad ending and the good ending in this game is quite insane. I don't know what necessarily causes it, but I have some ideas that I'd like to try. One of which today is just generally, well, there's two things I want to do. Firstly, I'm going to do something for myself, because I think I should have graduated from this by now into this, and this is the only one that I have genuinely felt like I enjoy using other than, other than the, what's it called? Other than the, Reaper, and it's the only one that also has, like, relatively the same capable build set that I could hope for out of it. So I'm going to be changing to this officially being my build from here on out, and me using Reaper. I also would like to mention something. I have been watching a few speedruns of what is any percent, now that I have unlocked a now that I have unlocked an ending. Wait, what? I'm sorry, I just was in the middle of introing and having fun. We'll go down there in a moment. But yeah, no, I have been watching a bit of, speedruns of any percent. Wow, and it looks like I found, some form of wave dashing. So, I have been basically seeing some of the weird stuff that you can do. And also I have learned generally the community's view of Reaper is just, it sucks, and I've apparently been being dumb. So the only one that I really feel confident using is, well, I feel confident using Reaper, but I'm going to try to change myself over to Hunter Crest just to see if I could, find something new with it. Interesting that this... Ow. I'm like, interesting that there's this here. Oh, it's just a Silk Eater. Anything else? No? Okay. Oh, it got stuck. I see. So one of those got stuck and caused enough problems that they had to shut it down. But anyways, the thing that I really wanted to talk about today is we're going back to the Grand Gate, and I think from here on out, one of my main things that I'm going to be messing with is the fleas. Something about them is just saying to me that, like, hey, maybe the fleas are what I'm missing, because I'm gonna be honest, base game Hollow Knight, I had found every single flea by the time I was ready for the ending. This, I have genuinely had no idea where, like, half the fleas are. And that, slightly bothers me. There we go. I also do know that I do need to be good about trying to get better at doing that. And also, like, the other reason is, so, like, the thing is I I don't like things where I have to stay not getting hit to actually do good damage with something. But the thing is, ow, like, I probably should be trying to get better at Hunter's Crest, just because it is just really good from my understanding in terms of damage output if you're willing to put in the time for it. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna start, you know, trying to do better at it, because I feel like I should be better at it, basically. Or better at this game by now than, you know, just using something that basically's only benefit is spamming heal, or whatnot. Yeah, okay, here we are. And this is the man in particular. Alright. Here we shall remain for a time, Miss Horn, and pray that more lost fleas find their way. What others I shall encounter, I shall send my way towards you. Alright, fair greetings again, largely. Amongst all of your troop, I had little doubt you'd survive to reach this caravan. Would you tell me now of the task that saw you so apart from your fellows and so fearsome in form? I swear that I've said this to this guy. Gur, bug, not flee, mine is, yeah. I'm like, I've already talked to you before. Not free for you, rosaries. What do I need? Oh my, okay, so, okay. Maybe it's price dependent on how many are left in that area. We can do, we're just shy of being able to do more than just like one of these. I think we'll do the Citadel because I'm betting that's the biggest area. I have marked your map, Bug. See the learnings of fleas lost across the lands. If you are as brave as told by fellow fleas, seek them, save them for caravan whole. Alright, let's see here. Excuse me. Right. I literally just got done doing, what the? Are you telling me there's none? You marked my stuff, and then nothing showed up. Oh, there's a singular one in Underworks that I've missed. Are you kidding me? That's it? That's it? I spent 150 to find one in the Underworks that... You are mean. But no, anyways, I figured that this day is probably going to be, or this, yeah, this episode is probably going to be more of an episode where I'm basically just making my way through everything, that we've missed in terms of fleas and anything else, seeing if I can't find the better ending, whatever that entails, because like I said, you know, we've got to find some sort of improvement for us. There we go. I am very lucky. Alright. But yeah, no. Today's just gonna be kind of the rambly, I walk around for a bit. And try and be good at the game. Probably not be good at the game, but, you know, hope and pray that I am good at the game. And then maybe, just maybe, if I find all the fleas, you know, something good will happen? Question mark? He says to himself. Ow. As I dive right into the hazard. As I dive right into the hazard. Okay, there we go. But yeah, no, my... one of the YouTubers... Oh my god, I'm apparently so idiotic. One of the YouTubers I've been watching is actually one of like the major speedrunners in the game right now. Yeah, no, I had been basically holding off on watching like any speedrun for this game or anything like that until after I had seen the ending. because I didn't want to spoil myself, and in all honesty, also I've made sure like they're very much a no spoilers type of person in the chat for anything even beyond what for things beyond what they're doing. So like I still have no concept for what exists beyond this point now. I just know that I need to get better at the game, basically. Ah. I think I see where the flea may be. Wait, it says the flea is below me? Get out of here. Awesome. No? Are you kidding me? Huh. Weird. I did, however, also learn that I've been doing one thing most definitely a little bit stupidly. And that is just generally that I don't claw line enough, in combat. I mean, ow. Like, I should be claw lining way more, and I'm not. Because, to my understanding, it is basically Silk Spear, which is, you know, really strong ability that is basically the main spell that the speedrunners use, because every other spell takes too long, but, yeah, no. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Ow. There we go. My thought process here is, by the way, is that maybe, just maybe, if I hit this? Yes, I have. Maybe, just maybe, down here is the entryway into this. Because I thought I had been here before, but I don't think I have. Yeah, no, that's called me being an idiot. Okay, I thought that was me being an idiot, but like, okay then. Yeah, that's the other side of the fire thing there. Or the grandfather fire, or whatever his name is. Weird. Maybe it's off of that area of the, where the cauldron is in the Underworks? Maybe? I mean, look. I'm just glad that the game was willing to give me a sort of, like, you know, hey, since the fleas are really hard to find in this game, and you will most likely need to find one of these really hard ones, here is effectively a nice and easy way to find them. Because, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, with how difficult some of these fleas have been to locate, I just have been kind of like, I try to find the fleas when available to, but God, they are difficult, and sometimes it is very much a, like, I tend to think, like, you know, I'm pretty observant in this game until I'm not, you know? Okay, dude. I got very lucky. I need to heal as soon as possible. I'm not gonna live much longer, I don't think. Especially if I do something like that, you know, where I'm an idiot. Okay, well, the good news is what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to I really don't think I need a Silk Eater, but I'm going to because I don't want to lose anything. Okay. Learn from mistakes. Do. He has learned from a mistake. Not the mistake he should have learned from, but a mistake. Okay, yep, there we go. And we will go through this way, right? There we go. Yeah, now that I'm seeing how much damage this deals, I'm like, actually, it's pretty good. There we go. There we go. There we go. And we're gonna skip that one because that one costs money. Okay, cool. Over to here. Look, the thing is with Clawline and, like, me not using it that much, see, and then stuff like that happens, and I'm like, oh, there's more stuff that I haven't even remotely tried to break. Nah, anyways, the thing is with, like, me not using Clawline enough, like, I just... I think it's another one of those things where it's very much a Hollow Knight-ism. But I haven't even been in this room. Oh, no, I have. Yes. I have. That's just a door that recloses itself. I always think the levers shouldn't reclose themselves. And that's called I just walked right into that. Okay, do. Okay, let's see here. My thought process is, by the way, is that it's going to be on the area down all the way below me here, and then, like, a very long walk over to it from here. Do. And there we go. Ow. Up. Do that. Ow. Ow. I'm glad that I caught that. But yeah, my thought process is it's going to be off of this room. Ow. At the end over here, maybe. No, of course it isn't. Why would it be? Why would it be just an attachment to a long run of things? Okay, well, you know, I thought that I had figured him out, but I very clearly have not figured him out, and I do not know how. Maybe it's off of that main room again, and I'm just going crazy. We can always run back to that top spot. Do. And there we go. Do. Right down to here. Over. Through. I am also trying to use the down dash a bit more, since I know that it is, like, actually speed, you know? Alright, over to here. Let's try the other side of this and see if I can't find anything at all. I'm like, this is turning into an episode where Dapoy goes crazy for an extended period of time, because that is the pacing of this final area, I believe, and it only slightly annoys me Like, I'm gonna be honest, if this really is what, like, I need to do for the final, like, bits of this, it does kind of upset me a little bit, because I'm like, oh, I kind of would hope that, you know, well, I love that I keep doing that. I kind of would hope that, you know, like, something that I've kind of viewed as a collectible, also amazing parry chain right there, thus far turning into something that's actually required for the true ending, in the way that, like, last game that they did this, it was very much, like, obvious that this is not something that you need to really focus on. Being turned into now something that I need to focus on. Like, I congratulate them for doing this, but, like, bruh, I feel like I have been played for a fool for not considering this as an option. Basically, is what I'm trying to say here. I don't think we can move this. But I was going to say that that might be, you know, a worthy spot right there. Like, what I'm currently looking for is just anything that looks like it could be a hole in a wall. If, you know, I pressed it, basically, or, you know, hit it a little aggressively. And I'm being saddened by the fact that I'm not seeing anything. So now I'm sad. I'm not spending money. You cannot make me. This is the bottom of the pit where that happens. Yep. Cool. What is this again? Right, that's just a bench. Dirt. So, okay. You know what we're gonna do? Because I can't find this guy necessarily. I've missed another spot. Are you kidding me? I'm actually a bit shocked at that one. Oh. Bone scroll. Nice. Okay. Do. Let's see here. I mean, here's the thing. While I'm doing this, I am definitely going to find a lot of areas I've missed. Do. Whoop. Hang on. Have I not been through here? Yes, I have. Okay, that's just a little work office thingy. As I say every time I play any game similar to this, the great thing is I'm so stupid and so forgetful that every time I play the game in any new area, I'm just in a new spot, basically. Let's see here. Alright, yeah. Let's just go talk to them. I mean, we got more. I've gotten more, obviously. So the great thing is I can just go through and say hi. Get out of here. You're not that good. Okay. Is it through here that I'm after? Yeah, it is. Okay. Go say hi to our flea friends. See if I can't understand where the fleas have fleed off to, because I have now spent 25 minutes, or almost half of the episode, effectively looking for a flea that I'm not sure about. Bonelands? I don't know where this would be. Mark your map, Bug. See the learnings of Flea's Lost. Do. I'm assuming that's here near Bone Bottom. Deep Docks, Pilgrim's Rest. Okay, so that's all of the bottom area. And it's saying there's one right by the Deep Docks. Ooh, and there's one in Wormways. Okay, so there's a fair few. There's one over here that I can't get to regardless of what you tell me, because I've tried to get into that area like many, many, many times. And yeah. Okay, so Wormways, and there's one in Deep Docks. You know, that is one that I haven't considered. Maybe there is one that there are a few that I just innately can't get to just yet. And that there is some of them that, like, I do have to consider still being, like, unobtainable to me as of current. I mean, of course, prove me wrong if you would like to, people in the comments. Tell me whether or not I'm actually able to, you know, go everywhere. Because I do know that there is totally things that I'm incorrect with in this game, and that... I mean, look, I've been playing this game long enough now that, like, I've been playing it since day one, and I still haven't gotten my win yet, because I play so slowly, basically, that it hasn't been a thing that I've been worried about, and I'm like, yeah, there's argument that there's things that I should know. And or should just have done. Like, I should have beaten the game by now, I will say. That is something that I have beaten the game, but I meant like 100% beat the game. Okay, so I'm betting up here and here. Can I stand here? No. Really? Ugh. Yeah, I'm starting to see why I may or may not have done some of these. Because they are... Okay, I know I've been up here. What the frick? I think the game is just gaslighting me at this rate into trying to make me believe that I have or have not been in a location. Because I have been here. I know I have been here. Like, you cannot gaslight me that hard, game. I know I have been in plenty of these locations. Okay, so maybe it is off of the Bellway then. Here. And... aha! There it is. Found you. I mean, look. I'm just gonna dodge whatever challenge is right here. Woo! And now I'm gonna go look at whatever challenge. Ha! Get wrecked. Get wrecked. One of these walls does feel like it would be one that would break, but you know, what do I know? Okay. So, we have gotten another flea. I mean, I guess I try to go to the one in Pilgrim's Rest, or I can just try the one, we can end a Bone Bottom, and I can try the one in, you know what, let's try the one at Pilgrim's Rest first, just because maybe it's possible. That is Farfields. That's right. I'm like, where is it that I'm heading? I have forgotten locations. Yay, I got one prior to halfway into the episode. I am so proud of myself. I mean, I will say, again, the thing is this place is so, like, off-kilter, off-center, I guess is the way that I want to put it. That, like, I see this and I'm like, there's gotta be something more to it. Also, ow, ow. The other thing I wanted to try here is hitting this with a knife just to see whether or not something happens here, because that looks like something that I should be able to do something with. So I'm gonna go sit and we're gonna try that real quick. Grab you, grab this, just a simple pin needle. There we go. And ow. And there we go. No? Nothing? Nothing for hitting that all the way over there? Okay, fine. I'm gonna go re-swap back then. You know, I thought maybe that if you, followed the rules or something that were, like, proposed by the other guy, you'd find something. I thought there'd be a little secret. I thought there'd be a little something, maybe access to the flea that I'm after here. Yeah, okay, let's go see. Again, the problem with this area is like, I don't understand how we're expected to get into there. No, not anything up here, I don't believe. Okay. Yeah, I think this is one that I have to wait for, I'm assuming, based off the fact that, like, it's just, I don't think it's accessible right now. Okay, let's go to the marrow. That one should be pretty near. There was another spot that I wanted to try as well, just for the funsies. I wanted to go to that statue in Hunter's March again, because, like, I just wanted to see if there was anything off of it. Because it just felt weird, and there was that one lady who then, like, disappeared the next time I saw her. So I'm thinking maybe, there might be something over there. And now I've convinced myself that instead of going to the marrow, we're going there first. Look, we're going to the marrow the long way around, okay? Yeah, right. Up and over. Oh yeah, also, one thing I have found out, the taunt does actually have a use. It's not just something for yelling at the enemies like I thought it was. It is quite literally, the taunt actually brings enemies nearer to you, which is neat, and something that I didn't think about, like, at all. Okay, up. And over. It feels like I am playing, all the way back in day one right now. God, I remember recording those first few episodes and being like, God, this is going to be such an awesome series. And now I'm like, look, I'm lucky if there's even, like, 1 or 2 people that like to listen to my ramblings. No. I mean, look, I want to see if it's possible to get up there. I don't think it's possible right now for me to, but I'm betting in the future it will be, and that makes me feel like it's something worth trying to remember. Like, I still feel like that they've got something under their sleeves still, or that they still haven't exactly, like, they're still hiding like one or two more abilities from me that are unbelievably necessary for like how this game's gonna end, basically, like in the good ending. And it's annoying to me because I'm like, I feel like I'm at the point where I should already have everything, and then I just don't. And it bothers me because I'm like, are you kidding me that I still don't have everything? Get out of here. Heal up. And let's see here. Yeah. Heading to the marrow. On through. Now, I was kind of in between two ways of doing this episode. One of the ways is that it was going to actually be more of a supercut episode, where effectively my entire recording session today was just going to be me searching for stuff and then coming back and telling you, like, when I'd found something interesting or whatnot. But, like, part of this series, I feel like, is just me rambling, going in random directions, and, you know, having some people listen to me occasionally. Nah. It does sadden me that, like, this is a series that I feel like should be, you know, more... Like, I feel like it's one that I should be able to, you know, like, talk more to some people about with my series, but I do understand that, like, Silksong is a very popular, like, it's a popular game, but it's a game that a lot of people want to play, not watch, which, you know, fair enough. Fair enough. Have I gotten this? No, I haven't. This is one thing that I did learn from the speedrunners, that there is a little spot down there that I thought that I had been missing that I wasn't sure about. Yep. And let's see. Up here, I'm assuming... I'm like, I want to say maybe right there. Well, that was just a miss. Okay, so... Ow. I mean, it's obviously not this way. Whoop-de-doo. Obviously it wasn't there. You know, I'm starting to think it might be... It might have been in the mole room, maybe. Maybe it's in that mole room. Oh, no, it's right there. I just didn't hit enough of a wall coming through. There was something sharp on my desk that was hurting me. Okay. That's hilarious. I love that. Okay, this is a cool little worm little flea challenge. I almost called them the worms again. Okay. The wormies. All right. Where else could we try? I mean, we can go back and see if he'll talk to us again. About more. We do have a bunch of money. Like, that is the good thing about doing all this, is I am actually gathering a decent bit of money. I'm like, don't mind me just seeing if I can't do wave dashes. Alright, woo. Go here, and let's go talk to him again, I guess. I'm like, the thing is we're at the point where I'm like, I guess this is what I'm doing, is I'm going and yapping to this man and checking in with him consistently to see if he has found anything new that I care about. And the good news is because we're about to we've got a bunch of money, I think I can almost buy him out here soon. I mean, I have to do the blasted steps run back real quick, but, you know. Things tend to be easier when you can claw line and double jump your way through everything. Sir? I'm like, I need to sleep here. Alright. Don't call me a bitch. You said God, bitch. What do you want? Like, okay, geez, rude, sorry. Mark your map bug, see the learnings. Okay. So, one more up in Sands of Karak. And I forgot where the other one was that I marked. Was it Mount Faye? Did I get the Mount Faye one? No, it was the Bile Lands. And I knew that there was one right there. I knew that there was one. I was like, I knew there would be one. I just can't get there. Okay. That's annoying. I'm glad to see that I was proven right, though. Look, I don't want to go to Bilewater. I would much rather go through Sands of Karak today. Where is the nicest path through Sands? That's right. The other side of the run back. Again, because where else would it be? There we go. And it's right, it's through here. Da-da-da. And up we go into here. Right, out. Down. Because I went a little too far. Ow. You'd think I'm doing this on purpose. I'm not. I just suck at this game. Okay, so honestly, I can see it. I can see what I've missed already here. Come on. I'm like... Ow. I'm so used to doing... stuff here. No, hang on. I'm like, I'm betting it's this. There we go. And perfect. Oh, woo. All right, where's the other one? Because I know I haven't done Mount Faye. Like, the thing is I've gotten most of these. Like, most of these I've gotten, except for, like, a few that I feel like I can't. Alright, I guess we're going back to the one in Bile Haven. Seeing as I can't necessarily do everything here. There we go. Yeah, okay. Ow. Keep ramming my face into those. Alright. Hi, buddy. Let's do this. It's time. I'm gonna hate my life. Bile water. Do I want bile water or do I want putrefied? I want putrefied. Yeah, I want putrefied because we're going to the top side of bile water. This entire place is just so gross. Look, I love that they decided to take the Miyazaki route, or the Dark Souls route, and make, like, every single, like, so many different poison swamps, because it is very funny that they would do it. But God, why? Why do they all have to have also some of, like, the most suckiest enemies in the game? Not there. There we go. And right through here. Okay, so down just a little bit, not too much. I don't need to go crazy here. And I did already get a save, so I'm not too worried. Oh, I did also, because I was, because I have been watching, the current, speedruns, as I said, I have figured out that, yeah, Phantom is, or not Phantom, no, yeah, it is it Phantom? Yeah, it's Phantom, I believe, is, what it is. The lady playing the, organ. Yeah, Phantom is in fact accessible as the alternative entry into Act 2. And I just happened to never go that way, despite, you know, nearly having done it a few, or nearly having been near there a fair few times. Okay, so, ow, get out of here, ow. I'm like, it's somewhere right here. Ow. Oh, woo. Okay, I have now taken a major beating for this thing. I mean, I could try again to get to that one above the exhaust organ. I could try. It's always worth a try, and I mean, I have put a try towards, like, each of these. I don't know if they would have made it so that he only goes for the ones that you can guaranteed get. I get the feeling that they wouldn't have done that, though, because, like, that just, I don't know, it feels wasteful to me. Like, yes, let's put a guy who can tell you where all the stuff is, but then, like, tells you only if you have the actual ability to get to them. Like, that just seems like way too good of a thing, in my opinion. Right, you're the trap. Yoink. There we go. You know who else we could check on? Big Spider Lady. That's who else we could check on and say hi to, because I'm betting when her stuff hatches, she's somehow going to still be dead. There we go. Ow. And I'm like, I would like just a teeny bit of extra stuff here. Let's go heal, and then sure, you know what? Because I've got a second, we're going to go say hi and see whether or not she's all nice and happy. Because if she isn't, then, well, we tried? Question mark? You know what else I really wish? I wish there was an easy... There's been an easy access route this whole time, and I literally just tried it. All those gooey bugs also reluctant to share their organs, so much coaxing and gnawing and prodding. They should be proud. The small sacrifice will become much sustenance for my ferocious young. Are you telling me that I just... Bro, the amount of times that a wall looks too solid for me, apparently. Okay, to the exhaust organ, actually. I'm like, wait a minute. Wrong spot here. Wrong spot. Into here. Hello, we want to go to the bottom of battle water. You know, the funny thing is they enter, speedrunners enter the mist from the other side, from Sinner's Road, which they use the exact little thing that I had, like, predicted is, like, you know, that feels like it's something that's accessible way earlier than I would have thought it was, and it was. This entire area is unbelievably accessible by speedruns, which, you know, makes me happy because it's like, oh, that's so cool that they would do something. Yeah, I don't think I can actually get into there or get up there. Like, both sides have no platforms and there's no real enemies in here or out there that I can use. Go sit real quick and then we can... I mean, the other option is like I bust outside, like in here somewhere. Which, you know, would be neat. But I don't think so. Are you kidding me? Hey, look, guys! I'm so smart. I'm so thoughtful. Literally predicted. Oh, woo! Literally predicted it. Oh my god. Okay. You know, I am glad that I at least, you know, like, got this. Or, like, he's at least giving me stuff, or giving me good maps. You know, now that's making me think I can get to the other two. God, that'd be crazy if I actually legitimately can already get to the other two. Like, I've already kind of written the other two off. Part of me is also hoping that I don't have to literally get each and every single one before they move or do whatever it is they're going to do, because, like, the head guy implies that they're going to move again, basically, from what he says. So I'm like, okay, if the case is that they're going to move as soon as something, not sure what something is, but something happens, you know. Like, how long until I can make that happen? Let's see here. I'm like, I want to go to the Bellway so that we can go to the blasted step. Yay. Actually, I can just go here and go to Coral Chambers and then go into the wonderfulness that is where they are. I do have enough for the final set, right? No? Okay, I need to go kill an enemy or two while we're here. I think there's gonna be a few. Hey, no. Get out of here. I'm like, I tried, I failed, and I flailed. Okay, there we go. Now I can go talk to him. Through here. Do. Yep, and boink. No, no, no. No, you don't. Die. Goodbye. I do need to really just get better at using Hornet's moveset. I think I suck at this game, is the best way to put it. You'd think I would have gotten better at this game, but I think I just suck at it. Alright, Mount Faye. Mark your map. Whoop-de-doo. How are you feeling? Oh, Miss Hornet, wonder at how large your caravan has grown. So bold and boisterous, this gilded chamber can barely contain us all. The many fleas are itching to journey once more, to find a space to stretch their wings, but from here as their leader, I'm hesitant to order us so swiftly. These heights hold too much danger to set forth without a safe goal held clear in mind. What have you, Miss Hornet? Your task carry you throughout this kingdom. Have you encountered a place appropriate? I have seen a place, Flea Master, a cave beyond the citadel at the edge of some ancient ducks. That place may as well suit your needs for safety. Trek would be long, but once reached, you will find a sandy shore free of predators beside a wide, clear lake. It is as peaceful a place as I have seen throughout these fraught lands. That's it. It must be. Our destination has been set. Our journey can continue. True friend of fleas you are, Miss Hornet. That place shall welcome us, no doubt. Will you be joining the caravan on this journey? Of course we will. Marvelous! We fleas shall be overjoyed to have your company on the road. Now our new home is calling. We must travel. I got it in 1 hour! Oh my god, I am surrounded by Fluffballs. I am the happiest I could ever be. Oh, woo! Yo. What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet, safe apart from the dark and depth of the lands beside. Place for fleas to grow smart and strong. Here we shall see our travels end, for in Farlam there could be no finer place to settle. I'm glad the location suits, Flea Master. It is a calming thing to know these many fleas may survive. Most bugs of Farlam seem destined for far bleaker fates. Indeed, a hopeful future awaits, and only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate your arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. Been learning to sew, and the little fleas have been gathering materials for me. Thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch to make your travels a little easier. Trifling favor, much less than you deserve, much less than you deserve, but I still hope it meets to your satisfaction. Tool pouch updated. Oh my god. Well, my friend, bug not flee, my learnings all have been scratched to your maps. Can give no more. Leave now, seek and save lost fleas for a caravan safe and whole. No. I do not wish to. I have no need for it. Longest last, our flea roamings have ended. Every sandy grain and stinky squelchy maggot was worse to endure to claim such a home. It is time for rest and celebrate, and none have earned more than you, Miss Hornet. Raise your flask and drink most heartily with us. Oh, oh my god. I love that these guys are all just chilling here. And yeah, this is right. Hello? So many awful places have us fleas traveled. Many times I almost die, but here it seems safe enough. Will you have rest too? It is space enough for us all now, friend. You know what? Maybe I will. Alright, well, that is... I guess that is technically the end of a quest line. I mean, there's obviously more to do. Of course, there's one in the slab that I still haven't gotten. Why wouldn't there be? But for right now, that is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody, and bye-bye. I mean, yeah. What else is there to try now? I don't know. I mean, we've maxed out the capacity here. We're good. Yeah. See y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.